This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with fashion model NOLA SHAWN. But ladies and gentlemen, he is also doing God's work as a certified nurse. And he is here with me today from work, masked and vaxxed. And NOLA SHAWN, it is so nice to meet you.
Hey, it's nice to meet you too.
Listen, I was telling you off camera, the audience is just going to have to go on to the links below to see that beautiful face of yours and also all of the high-end fashion modeling that you do. NOLA SHAWN, first and foremost, I want to know, when did you and how did you get into modeling?
It's crazy that you say that because I actually got into modeling, I want to say maybe 2 years ago. You know, one of my friends kind of just kind of threw it out there because he's seen that I was actually working in photography, you know, when I was in New Mexico playing football. And, you know, I did it for fun and whatnot. And then, you know, one of my friends reached out to me. He was like, hey, man, why don't you actually try to pursue this? You know, you actually have a good look for it. You know, you're very attractive. And I was like, you know, I was kind of pushing it away, you know, throwing it off. But eventually, you know, I kind of bought into it. And I was like, hey, you know, this may be something I should try, you know. And I talked to one of my football coaches. It's crazy. And he was like, hey, man, you know, you're not doing football anymore, but don't leave money on the table. So I was like, all right, so I guess I'll try it out, you know. But most people who wants to try things out, you know, they don't really believe in themselves too much. And, you know, I didn't have that belief at all, you know, until I guess more people started reaching out and just telling me, you know, about how I look and you know, and things like that. And that kind of give you some more confidence to go forward in life. So
what I love so much about what you do, NOLA SHAWN, is the fact that you have been able to use your athleticism and your competitive nature and combine it with obviously what God gave you. But but what I also love about, and correct me if I'm wrong, you're very business savvy about what you do. Look, I'm a director, and just looking at your social media, everything is kind of, you know, it's thought out. It's well thought out. And I just wanted to commend you for that, because it seems like you're also very methodical about what you do. And obviously you also seem like a humble person. So God bless to your parents. They raised a good guy.
Thank you. But yeah, I definitely, you know, I try not to, I can't even say I try not to, because that's not my vernacular, you know, so far as, you know, just putting something out there that I wouldn't want people to see, you know. But honestly, whatever I put out there is like that's my normal life, you know. It ain't flashy, it's not down, you know, it's real to me, you know. I'm talking about,
you know, I'm thinking about, no. I mean, I'm just thinking about, you know, the young NOLA SHAWNs out there, right? Who may have to, at some point in their life, pivot. But what I love about what you've done is, again, you've taken all of the skills that brought you to this point,
right,
plus using what you have and using it for good. You're not being raunchy. You're very elegant. It's very classy, very classic. And I can just only imagine, again, I'm thinking about those young NOLA SHAWNs out there who have like a North Star in you, to be like, wow, I can still do something that makes me feel good, but also others.
Right. Let me cut you off for a second. It's just amazes me because, and I'd never tried to, you know, to think about it, but, you know, I don't really, you know, I obviously see myself as a role model or, you know, something like that. But, you know, I never really sit here and thought past that, you know, so far as, you know, who I'm inspiring and stuff like that. You know, I never thought past that, you know. My you know, it was always, you know, to inspire, you know, to pay it forward in life. But, you know, just to inspire someone, I think that's a beautiful thing. You know, that's really beautiful on my end, because it shows me I'm doing something right, you know, because no one is perfect. And I can sit here and tell you I'm human and that I have good days and bad days, you know, and most of my days are, you know, some of my days are sad, most of my days are happy, you know, but just to inspire someone is just, you know, it's perfect.
Well, listen, I'm from New York. I speak the truth. And again, there are a lot of models on this new app, and I've gotten to speaking with all of them, and they're all fantastic people. But there's something special about you, Nola Shawn, in that, you have a very humble nature. You have a great vibe and vibration about you. You're obviously someone that has done the work on themselves, but also continues to do the work. And no, it's very inspiring.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot hearing it definitely from you too.
Well, listen, I speak the truth. And on top of that, so talk to me a little bit about, if you don't mind, how you became a certified nurse.
All right. So it's crazy because I actually went into nursing school. I want to say this was when I was playing football. I ended up hurting my knee, and I told the head physician, I was like, hey man, eventually I want to work for you someday. And this was when I was going into surgery. He was like, oh man, you just talking, that's the anesthesia. I was like, okay. All right. So it came out of surgery, and that was the first question I asked. I was like, I was serious. And he was like, all right, well, when you get back right, you just let me know, And then, I got back on my feet, started playing football again. Then once I graduated, I went into the nursing program, and he was like, oh, you were serious. So he ended up hiring me at his clinic. He hired me at his clinic. I was working there for, I want to say 1.5, 2 years off of just trust, just that trust that he was giving me. And, it ended up working. It worked out with him. And he not kind of cut me, but he was like, I want you to try to go to nursing school now, I was going to school for it, but he was like, I want you to be more into it, because eventually you're going to have to stop working, because all your time is going to be invested into that. So, I went into school and stuff like that. And the crazy thing is, I failed, I failed. I would say I tried to go into the nursing field, I want to say 3 different times, and I failed every time, And finally I got a break, and I was like, I always thought to myself of what my coach would tell me. He was like, if it's meant for you, then, it's going to come, and you're going to get it. So, I tried one more time, I took the CNA route, and hey, look where I'm at now. So
yeah, baby. And also, by the way, to have someone with your empathetic heart during this time, my God, it must have been a trying time for you.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. That was tough, but I'm just trying to figure out this thing called life, honestly.
Listen, we are all doing it, my friend. And you look at, I don't know you, but I like, it's weird. I like feel you, and you're a great guy who's putting one foot in front of the other and making the choice and trying to make the choice every day to live as happy an existence as possible. And I commend you. Again, I can't stop thinking about the young, the young versions of you out there looking up to you and making it work and putting in the work. So listen, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but listen, for more on the incredible Nola Shawn, you can read more about him right below this video. And Nola Shawn, God bless you, and I'm excited that we're connected now.
All right, thank you so much.